Shalom, sister. How are you doing? My name is Officer David. What question you have, I will try to attend to you.
She wants to know about Deuteronomy chapter 28, how she's Israel.
Also, you would like to know how you're Israel. What's your name? Atiyama. Don't fall in the road. Don't let the mic push you like that. Come on, man. So let's get that. Deuteronomy chapter 28. So we basically come up a little closer, sister. It's not beast. It's not, you know what I mean? Let's have a nice little dialogue. I'm your brother, you're my sister. There's no hatred and malice here. Strictly love we're sharing here.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Read. Yeah, read Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1, then we come back to 28. Deuteronomy 1 verse 1. Because we want to identify who Moses is speaking to and who the whole book of Deuteronomy was written to. Sister, listen and follow me. Thank you. Go on.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses was speaking to the children of Israel. Moses was not speaking to the Amorites, the Jebusites. He wasn't speaking to the Caucasian, the Chinese. He was speaking to the children of Israel. We're back to Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
So here Moses is telling the children of Israel, if you would hearken, mean listen and attend, which is applying these commandments which is written for you. If you would apply those things, here,
that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
And God will set the children of Israel on high above all nations of the earth. For 40 years we was ruling all nations on the earth under David and Solomon. That was a blessing. We was ruling those nations as a people. Everybody was in subjection and paying taxes to us as a people. Let's jump to 15. So when you read from 1 come down, you'll hear the blessings and all the good niceties that happen to us as a people. But we're going to skip through and give some key points showing you how you can identify to be in the children of Israel. 15.
Deuteronomy
So verse 1 says that if we hearken, that we will be set above all nations of people on the earth.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Verse 15.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if we will not listen, he said, but it will come to pass. That was in Moses' time, that was prophecy. But that prophecy has been fulfilled ages upon ages, constantly it's revolving. Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do all God's commandments.
And his statutes.
And his statutes, conditional laws, God.
Which I command thee this day.
Which Moses commanded us. Moses didn't tell us if you please or if you want, and maybe he commanded us. Go on.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these curses.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And overtake thee. So right now your mind will start to click. These curses come upon us and overtake us as a people. And these curses is going to help identify to us that we are the children of Israel. Jump down to 32.
Verse 32.
Listen, verse 32.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
He said, thy sons and daughters shall be given unto another people. No. One of all, come on, all of this. Which people on the face of the earth that these atrocities has taken place with? Which people on the earth? Which people on the earth were sold on auction block? Which children were sold? Which people was what has gone through these atrocities? Which people on the earth? Who? Which people? The Africans. They call us slaves, but we are God's chosen people. We are only God's servants and nobody else's servants. But because of what we read in Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15, it said, because we didn't hearken, we never listened to God's laws. So God decided, listen, I'm your father and I will punish you. So God sent us out under slavery, under these devils, to punish us. You know why? to correct us, that we would obey him and turn back to him. So let's go further. Return to again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day
So
long.
you could imagine, they captured you and your family, your husband and your 2 children. But when you drop off that slave ship, let's say you drop off in St. George's or you drop off in Grenville, do you know that they didn't leave you as a family together? They separated you, they separated your husband and your children. And you had no might in your hands to get back your children. That kind of mental trauma and atrocity that you've been through, we've been through as a people. That is identifying to us that we as a people that has been through that, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that have been through these atrocities are the children of Israel. And that's not how we just get it wrong. We're going to keep on giving you some more. 45. Let's read from 45. Don't worry, baby. Let me read 2 more scriptures for you. Thank you very much. Please, for your time.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
So, we coming out here and cargo slave ship is curses that came upon us.
Read. And moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee.
And this curse is pursuing us from generation to generation. You know why? Because we remain in the same state of mind. We worship in idolatry. We worship in all the so-called Christian churches outside here. Our forefathers never knew Anglican, Catholic, Mormon, and all these religions. You know? Which was created when we was in physical shackles and bondage. Our forefathers never knew that. Those things was newly given to us as a people. So here's the reason why these curses keep on rolling around perpetually until we get our minds right. When we come back to know that we are the children of Israel, that women not supposed to wear pants and show off everything that they have. What is a husband? Men supposed to marry their wives, mind their children. You understand me? We're supposed to know who is our enemy according to God's scriptures and not our brothers and sisters. You understand? Once we know those things, let's continue. Read.
And overtake thee.
And those curses overtook us. That's why we came across here on these islands.
Till thou be destroyed.
Until we were destroyed. We were destroyed. How were we destroyed? We were destroyed mentally, not physically. Because in the Bible, in Genesis, it tells you that we are the stronger people on the earth. So they could not destroy us physically. They destroyed us mentally. They destroyed us with television, social media, the Catholic Church, the Anglican, the Seventh-day Adventists. They destroyed us with all those things. They destroyed us with politics. You green and you yellow. You understand? They destroyed us with all those different things. They tell us that pork is the best meat out there to eat now. The Bible tells you you're not supposed to eat that.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
But because we didn't listen to God,
to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And there shall be upon thee for a sign.
So all these curses is upon us for a sign. As you look at Grill Master, as you look at Spike, as you look at Shoes R Us, these signs showing you that these are different businesses. So all these curses that we read is showing us that we are the children of Israel. If you ask any Chinese or any Caucasian or any East Indian, if they ever been through any of these curses, none of them could identify to these curses. None of them. Only the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans went through those atrocities. Which is showing us that we are the children of Israel. And what we need to do is to come back to keeping those laws in obedience to the Most High, in the faith of his son Jesus the Christ, the black Messiah.
That's right.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And upon our seeds forever.
Because
sis, before you go, do you know the image, the true image of Christ? Does color matter in the Bible? Does color matter at all in the Bible? Color don't matter? So hence the reason why the oppressors has given us a white, a red image of Christ, and we have it all in our houses. From the time your baby open your eye and you look up on the wall and watch your almanac, you see, you say, shit, that is Jesus. But it's a devilish child watching. But we have to come to the understanding that image matters to us as a people.
That's right.
Image. Oh. Because our people are visual people. Hence the reason why the businesses put up these signs. So that when you come in through, you will identify these businesses. Visual. We are visual people. Alright, sister. You can check us out on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe. Check us out.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. I.U.I.C has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. I.U.I.C, we deliver the truth.